Hey everybody, welcome back to the SPT show. Today we're in 3.11.1. Yes, as you can probably tell, this version has been updated with a patch. So it's just a 0.1 patch. This always happens with the new versions of SPT. There's nothing major that's changed, and you can read all about it in the notes that I'll have linked in the description of this video. I should also have linked to my new mod list, and that mod list is subject to change. We're going to see how things go in these next few weeks. But it'll be something to go on for now. I'm sure many of you have been waiting for that in general. But as soon as I can pry myself away from my cat Nikita over here, we'll go into the factory map and then to probably customs to do some more thorough performance testing. As you can see, we have the FPS 3 function of the game actually up and running in the top right corner of this game, so we'll have a much better idea of what my hardware is doing while I'm going about my activities on the map, probably still dying very frequently, because Sane has not been updated yet, and the bots are still wildly dangerous. They're like robots with their laser rifles shooting directly for my brain and teeth, which is great. That's so much fun to deal with. So, let me pry myself away from little Nikita, go straight to the factory map. And let's, just to like show, so last time I was using as online difficulty, let's put this on easy for now. We'll have bosses enabled and as in online for the AI amount. And I think that we'll be able to demonstrate that no matter what the difficulty is set before the raid here, the bots will be just as dangerous, but you never know. It was weird seeing how the bots were actually easier to fight and like less dangerous overall in the labs map as opposed to here in the factory map or in the customs map. I don't really know why that was specifically. But we'll do some testing here today and find out just what's going on. Hopefully this won't be a terribly long video. Don't want to take up too much of your very valuable time. But lots of people requested to see what my hardware was actually doing when I was playing this game. And since 3.11 was updated with this patch, people have been saying the performance is a little bit better for them. So we're just going to see what happens for me. Here we go. So, the multitude of mods that I grabbed, I guess it's actually smaller than what I typically would have, but amongst them is actually the HUD mod, the game panel HUD. And if I just hit, let's see here, F12 right now, I was messing around with the graphics setting for a mod's graphics. This is my list that's currently in the Espionage menu right now. There's not a whole lot going on. A bunch from my old lists, of course, but very much reduced from those lists overall. I wanted to install Game Panel HUD because I'm always curious about how well it's functioning. Let me mess up my volume here just a little bit. There we go. And I do sometimes like to have... Whoa. Oh god, I'm out. Grenade, wow, that was fast. I do like to have the hit markers on from time to time, especially when testing new weapons and new conditions, depending on what the mods are doing to the aiming and recoil and stuff like that. Of course, we're not using Realism mod right now. Realism is not updated, and unfortunately, I heard through the grapevine today on Discord that Realism may not be updated again. Whoa. Whoa. Until we get the next complete numbered version of SPT, which I suppose will be SPT 4.0. But I don't have any true confirmation on that. That's just what I heard. And of course, I haven't seen anything from developer Fontaine lately. So I suppose it might be true, and I am sad about that, but not too sad because I still have 3.9.8, and it runs very, very well. It's currently my favorite version of SPT, just like many of you, I'm sure, who actually do have it, of course. Not everyone actually has the installation for 3.9.8, and it will not be easy to get if you're looking for it. There might be some methods. Amongst them, I don't know how many are going to be legit or genuine, or even safe to deal with. Everyone please be careful with what software you bring onto your computer. But hopes are high for 3.11, especially 3.11.1. That's up above me. I do have the graphics set to high right now. Extras like HBAO and whatnot are off. Whoa! He went by me. Whoa, oh my god. You know what? Pull out the shotgun. I don't know how I didn't get hit through all that. Oh boy. I never use this shotgun. This might be risky, because I don't exactly know what I'm doing with it, but wow, they're trying to kill me. So I'm gonna run over there. Oh crap, I put myself in the dead end. That's right. Let's reload. Oh man, I totally forgot. I have, downloaded and installed the magazine modifier mod. I can't remember exactly what it's called. That was way too late. but it should serve a similar function to something like 2-slot extended mags did. It can reduce the size requirement of extended mags that take 3 slots down to 2 slots. It can change things like reload speed, and I just forgot to check for it in the menu. He's up above me over there, coughing, I can hear him. Let's try the shotgun. It has this optic that I've never even seen before. Whoa, I stopped hard there, that was strange. Oh, cool. Can I change this at all? No, I cannot. Interesting. It's kind of weird looking, isn't it? Never use this. Oh my god! Optic before it's him! Oh! Run, sprint! Ah! Die, 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 die. Oh god. Oh, check this out. So I've got a defibrillator on. This is one of the mods, actually. This is the second chance mod. F5. Is it, can I do this? Yes. Defibrillator used successfully. You are temporarily invulnerable with limited movement. So check it out. The second chance mod actually, upon death from body blows, not from a headshot, actually puts you into a critical state, kind of like a Call of Duty game or something, with temporary buffs and debuffs upon revival. And if you do actually have the defibrillator in your inventory, it'll be used up. I did have it, but it's now used up. It'll bring me back to life. So I was super curious about that. I was thinking about trying to stage a demonstration for that mod, but that happened all on its own. How fun. So definitely not a mechanic that you would expect in Escape from Tarkov, not at all. Whoops, wrong ammunition. Whew boy, that's gonna take quite a while. Alright, so who's still over there? Oh my god, from both sides? Is this about to happen right now? Oh my god, he's about to kill me. No, I got him. Wow. Tagilla had 2 full chances to take me out, and I managed to survive. That's wild. Okay, but who else is coming for me now? What's my... Alright, so I'm really not too bad off. Thought that I would be in much worse shape. Did it list my... No, it didn't. It didn't list my debilitations or anything like that. I am limping. Maybe that's temporary? Not sure. Oh, very cool. Let's go ahead and search him up, see what I can find. But yeah, wasn't that interesting? Oh boy. Nope. It's not over here. It's not over here. Alright. Cool. So, once I get a second, I'm gonna check for that magazine mod. Check his pockets real quick. He's got the tall, as you know, 3 pockets. The horse statue stuffed into his pocket. Oh. The code papers. I have like, this is the first time I've actually seen it in-game. Oh, got him. That was nice. Sorry, Boris. You had to die. I cannot sprint. I am indeed injured. I guess. If I come over here and try to like hide myself even a little bit, is that gonna help? We will see. Still nothing to see here about the health. I haven't actually given myself any meds. I totally forgot to do that, so that's fun. Okay, F12. Let's see here. I might have to actually go into the config for that mod and edit it because I don't see an entry for that. Here, do I? Nope. Trader modding, blah blah blah. Here's all the game panel HUD options. Graphics, hands are not busy. Oh boy. Oh, I wasn't able to hit him fast enough. Okay, I would say that so far performance is better than expected, which makes me feel really good. Don't need to go that way. I was actually just curious to see if maybe anything was different about that door, but it is not. Some micro stutters during periods of activity, especially while spawns are still happening. So, definitely, let me know what you guys are experiencing with 3.11.1. I hear so many different points of view, and like, folks are saying that this is happening to them, that that's happening to them. I hear that ever since 3.10, the game has been completely unplayable for some, but for others, it's been much better. And of course, I've also heard that 3.11 is performing much better in general for a lot of people than 3.10 was. So that's good. I hope that's the case for you. I have already started assembling my new hardware list for the new PC that I'll be building this year. I will definitely enjoy better performance when that comes around. That'll probably happen this summer. Like I said in the last video, I've just been so busy, and I'm going to be so busy this spring for sure. Gonna be doing a lot of work. Lots of projects going on. I will still be doing videos though. They just won't all be as perfect as I want them to be until I can assemble the new PC. Where are all the guys who are fighting? I know I'm gonna stumble directly into them, and I'll regret it. It's also strange reminding myself to check out the ammo counter down in the bottom right, instead of just hitting X. Did I just hear some activity down there? I think I did. Down below. Yep. Yep. Whoa! He's fighting somebody over there. Oh, is that guy firing at me? He might have been. I'm not sure. Trying to like shoot his hand. I can't do it. That's annoying. Do I have a grenade? I do. This is what happens. Run! I like to think that that would have hit him. Cool sounds. This guy got laid out. The blood and ragdoll effects, as I mentioned in the last video, are due to the Hollywood Effects mod. I don't have Borkel's bloody bullet wounds installed. It's not, as far as I know, it hasn't been updated. Got him. And of course I haven't had a mod that interfered with how the ragdolls perform in a long time. No other activity over here? Okay. Maybe I'll pull out the shotgun. This ammunition seemed to suggest that it was shrapnel buckshot? I'll have to look at the actual descriptor. Inspect. Yeah, shrapnel 25 buckshot round with a rated maximum effective range of 25 meters. What did he have? Oh, he was Helldiver. Did have a filter. Not so useful outside of the new realism mod updates. Man, do I miss him. Every time I play one of the new versions of... Oh my god, SPT. Wow! Oh man. I find myself kind of like, medicinally playing 3.9.8 afterwards, just to like remind myself how well the game can perform and what it's like to have all the mods running with so many extra added cool features and stuff like that. All my favorite elements of SPT. Nice! That thing's in good shape, actually. Oh, look at that. Nikita waifu. Look at that. That's going in the pouch. I'm gonna take that. Oh, rubles. I'll take those. RGN. I'll take one. And some ammunition for that thing. My nutrition is starting to fall a bit. See if I can sit out here and eat this stuff. Sounds pretty quiet. I think it's okay. Overall, spawns are going to be as active as they would be with a mod that's influencing them. Oh, I hear some activity. Somebody walking over there. Got him. That was a headshot. Cool, wow. Oh man, do I like this shotgun? Seems pretty nice, actually. Let's put this here and that there, and fit this into my pillbox backpack. And then I'll take both of these magazines. Oh, whoa. I meant to put that there. There we go. Okay, cool. Got them. Bandage. Calloc B. Painkiller. I guess I'll take the RGN, put that there. A spark plug. And Clin. How useful. Oh, this'll take forever. Okay, let's take a look at what he had. The AK-105. There's a guy. Pretty sure I'm well outside of the shotgun's effective range, way back here. I'll run up on him. Wow, there we go. I don't know if it's particularly good as far as shotguns go just yet, but it is kind of fun to use. He had the TAS 106. Anybody hiding back here? That used to be a thing. Spawns would get stuck back here. But nobody so far. So very interesting to see the second chance mod and actually observe it working. I was, you know, half expecting it to just not work at all. Something else interesting that I saw is that the pause mod is back. And I was reading some of the comments about it, saying that there were some issues when unpausing, I think. There were, some users found themselves locked and weren't able to use their weapons or use their inventories, I think. I can't quite remember. Typically, I think that it's kind of risky to use in general, so I don't really use the pause mod in any of the versions. I think I did use it for some videos a while back, like some months ago at this point. Armor. Got him. But I don't think it would be necessarily a great idea to have right now. I tell you what I really do wish I had was a slow motion mod that was a lot of fun to play with. Mostly for like capturing clips and stuff. Oh my god! Wow! That happened. I totally meant to kill that guy. It's very skilled on my part. He did have the MCX 300, which is actually in really good shape. Guess I'll remember that that's on the floor there. Oh, look at that! That was turquoise! Sorry, man. Really appreciate your work. Didn't mean to, spook myself running around the corner and blast you in the face. But it was a clean kill, I don't think you felt a thing. No hard feelings, right? Oh my god, did he have a bunch of magazines for that? He did! Good to know. And, for some reason, a shell. That's a big old shell, man. Why were you just carrying that around? Was he gonna throw it? I don't think it works that way. I heard some voice call. There's some footsteps down below. Oh, there he is. Oh boy! Oh, critical condition. Check it out. Did I give myself another defibrillator? I did. You successfully. Oh, it ended up on the floor there. Did you see that? There it is. I dropped it. So can I take it? And then is it like back in my inventory? It is. Oh, cool. Okay. So I have to like hit a key to actually bring my weapon back up. He definitely shot me in the head. Right? That would have been a headshot. I thought I had, let's see here, let's check this real quick. So revival mod is what that's called in the F12 menu here. Restore destroyed body parts after revive, that's enabled, of course. Hardcore mode. Headshot is always dead. Oh, I see. So it's not enabled. But if I did enable it, then that would just kill me outright if I was shot in the head. I had time to get away, but I was just lagging. Talking and thinking and stuff like that, you know. But it does certainly work. I wonder how... Can I, like, do that multiple times per raid as long as I have the defibrillator in my inventory? That'd be interesting. Whoa! Hold on. Stop right there! Ah! Oh, bleeding! Oh no! Don't chase me. Yes, indeed. What just happened there? Did I lose my... Oh god. Let's hit it with the AFAC. Fix that up. Good, good, good. Okay, seems okay, seems okay. This is empty. I need to reload the UMP-45. Listening for footsteps, I don't hear anything else. Just lots of my own activity. He might be sneaking up on me. I do hear something. Where's he at? Is that down below or above me? I'll come up here and check it out. Wow, what was he doing with that in here? Such close quarters for such a long-range weapon. Oh. Hello. Ow, ow, ow. The pump is slow. That's a problem for me. Oh god, I lost my right arm. Left arm, sorry. It's, you know, reversed. Let's see here, what do I have? Let's use the Propitol. Okay. That deals with some of those effects. I have to like remind myself that health is gonna work differently. These are the vanilla values, of course. This is not the overhauled medical system in Realism mod that I'm most used to at this point. Whoa! Grenades! I'll go up the stairs. Take a look down from above. Still pleased with the performance. Could be better, but it sure could be a lot worse. I'm sure you know. And I'm sure you've seen. Hopefully my middling hardware will serve as a decent benchmark for you, depending on what your own hardware is. Obviously, if your hardware is better than mine, you should have a better experience, and if your hardware is any worse than mine at all, it will likely be worse. You could attempt to change a lot of the configurations of the game settings and also the mods themselves to try to increase your performance by reducing the load on your processor and also on your VRAM and whatnot. I haven't really done very much, just some very typical things. I haven't even used the boot.config file for this one to test and see how that does. It may not have much of an effect anymore, I really don't— oh my god, I don't know— ah, I'm stuck! I am stuck! I am stuck. I didn't pick up the defibrillator. Oh, yes I did. I thought I didn't pick it up. Take! UMP, get it up. Look over here. Oh wow, that restored my left arm. Huh. So that's kind of a solution, isn't it? If I just get taken out and then revive myself, I get all my limbs back. Imagine that. How neat. Oh, there's that guy. Headshot. He died. He died very quickly. Whoop. Got him. Whew, the Hollywood effects are super cool, but also very brutal. Blood all over the place. And there are actually a lot of parameters to adjust with that. You can go in and make them less extreme or more extreme depending on what you want. He like flipped over when I did that. I really like the influence that it has on ragdolls. The physics are super pleasing and fun. Sometimes it kind of reminds me of the game Black. Did you ever play Black? It was like this really cool shooter. Very like thematic and stylized for the time. Like really good, like really advanced for the time. It was super cool. I may have even mentioned it on this channel before, but like, I think about it from time to time. It was like very formative for me. I spent a lot of time playing that in my younger days. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let's give myself a space. A space to use and be safe. Still safe? Good. Alright. I think I'm pleased with this. This seems pretty good. Obviously, I could choose some different configurations. There's really not much more I can do about the bots right now. I could go into specific config files and edit those files, but that's really not the point of this channel. I'm demonstrating mods and their configurations. Oof. Am I getting some effects here? Yeah. Thorax fatigue, energy drain caused by 1.52. Oh, increased by 1.52. Why did I say caused? For some reason my brain just totally read that wrong. Oh, footsteps. Huh, each time I think there's nobody left, I hear some activity. So that's kind of cool. It's not dead, but it is quiet. After having— oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Please die. Please die. Got him. Barlog M. I seem to remember that name from before. Got somebody else coming up now. think he might be out there. Bit shaky. That is all this stuff happening here. The tremor, tunnel vision wears off quickly. Several other mods that I haven't installed are indeed, whoa, ready for 3.11.1 right now. Wow, missed both of those, that's great. And I am interested in them. I just need some more time to do a little bit more testing and configuration. Any mods that you specifically do want to see here demonstrated on the channel with my configs, please let me know. And I will check them out. Even if I need to make an entire video, oh boy, specifically for that mod. We're gonna do it because we're at a point in time with SPT right now where demonstration has become very, very crucial again. We've sort of left the golden age of SPT and we're now back into an age of heavy configuration. Wondering whether or not performance will be a lasting problem or if it can be solved. And I totally understand that people want to have some sort of preview, you know, before getting into it. There are lots of new SPT users or potential SPT users right now that are sort of hanging in the balance. They're wondering whether or not it's a good idea to try it. They're trying to figure out if there's a best version to get, and they're also probably feeling very frustrated that it's not... No way, dude, I just shot you. They're also probably frustrated that it's not possible to get any version that they might know about, hear about, see about, whatever, online. And that's understandable. The SPT scene requires a little bit of context to understand at this point. The whole modding process and configuration and stuff is not for everybody. It won't be fun for everyone. I totally understand that. It is for me. Obviously, I'm still doing this. I really like to interact with developers. Mod developers are super cool. They're working on some really... Oh, you hear that? Working on some cool projects. He's over here somewhere. He's over here healing. There he is. Bam! I missed. Can you believe it? Aim for the leg. And I imagine that a lot of new people have questions. I would direct a lot of those folks to my older videos, but frankly, the versions that are in the older videos are no longer accessible in pretty much any way to most of everyone. So it may not apply to some. Whoa! Ah! Oh no, that didn't work. That did not work. I'm bleeding heavily. I'm gonna need to do this. Do I have the blue blood? Ah! Oh no! What's that? I like hung there for a sec. That was a problem. Healing. Alright, I think that situated my bleeding problem. Yes, let's hit 7 to assign that there. Gonna load a couple more shells into this. Maybe I'll get taken out. We can end this demonstration of factory. I'm just gonna march on out, see what happens. Bodies all over the place. Oh, he's right there. Wow, I got him. He did not respond as quickly as I thought he would. I thought for sure he would have just spotted me and started shooting, but he didn't. Don't really know why that was. Bunch of weird stuff happening that is gruesome to look at. Wow, he had the VPO with a drum magazine. He was gonna do some damage. And, actually he did do some damage. I'm hurt. Wow, he had so much ammunition, oh my god. He was gonna come in and kill every single person in the factory map. Whoo boy, let's take a look. Health, right leg is gone. Hearing some noises that I think are just ambient. Let's see, I don't think that there's a vanilla way to actually bring back a blacked limb, is there? Don't think any of my stuff will actually do that. Inspect, of course not. Blah blah blah. Heavy bleeds. Nope. Let's see, I didn't give myself any other measures really to check out anyway. So that might just be it. Let me hit the M key, see how many bots there are, and looks like there aren't any right now. As a matter of fact, the map is clear of bots. tons of bodies all over the place. I wouldn't have called it a dead raid by any stretch, and it was difficult by some means as well, because I died like 3 times. So that's great. And you know what? Performance was fine. It really wasn't all that bad. There was a lot of up and down, but I didn't really see anything too far below 60, which is great. I definitely dipped down to like 50 and 40 there a couple of times, but I was able to deal with firefights, which is probably the biggest problem overall when things are shooting and exploding and I'm trying to like deal with bots and all that stuff. And here are a couple more right now. But you know what? That's fine. I'm going to now leave this map, and we're going to move on to the customs map, give myself another weapon or two, and we're going to see how things play out there. So give me just a moment. Okay, now here we are on the customs map. Because of the recent updates to this map, it is now famously much worse in terms of performance than it was before. At least that's what everybody says, and I've also noticed it being a problem myself as well. So we will see just what happens. Let's see here. Let me do some toggling real fast. Haven't used the M1 in a little while. I don't have a secondary weapon, but I do have my sidearm still, just in case things get a little hairy. So let's just run all the way around this place. Oh my god, see what happens. I can't believe I actually landed that first shot and the killing shot, actually. That was kind of miraculous, given the circumstances. There was a little bit of stuttering going on. So, cool, we're getting right into it, I can see. How interesting. Anybody else back here? Nope. This guy was just a scav, I think. Yep. You had the 9A91, which I do love this weapon. I love for it to be in better condition. Oh, footsteps. We got another one coming up. Die, please. Wow. None of those hipfire shots landed. I have to come up and do this. Alright, well, that went better than I would have assumed that it would. So that's good. That makes me feel better. Don't see anybody over there by old gas. Lots of shooting going on in this direction. I'm just gonna run over there. I have deliberately selected to just use the summer season in the SVM so that I don't have to worry about any sort of performance problems related to any of the other seasons, specifically winter, of course. And I was really tired of looking at the snow anyway. I have no idea if it's been fixed or not. Not very interested to find out. If you know one way or the other, please tell me. Because I probably won't be finding out myself. Another thing I will do, however, is reload this. Nobody here, I suppose. Getting some stutters. I'm looking over there. I see counts in the upper 50s. Not unplayable. Not preferable. You know the deal. For me, it's difficult to get anything over 80 anyways. So we'll just see how this goes. Anybody up on top of that tower? A little checkpoint. I don't see anybody. Maybe the firing was still further on. Oh, is that a body? I think that is a body. It is, actually. Okay, so somebody got laid out in front of the warehouse. Man, I feel like I'm losing my voice. This is just so uncomfortable right now. Oh god, the weather. Is it gonna stop? Got him. Those micro stutters when firing are frustrating. Makes it feel like an like an older game running on worse hardware than it needs to be on. Which is actually my circumstance, of course. That's slowing down. That frame count dropped. I don't know if you saw that, but oh boy, I am taking fire. Let's hit myself with this. Yeah, that hurt. I know, dude, I know. Uh-huh. Got bad guys bearing down. Performance really dropped while I was having that firefight. He is now firing at whoever was up the road. Oh wow, is that a body right there? Kinda hard to tell. It might be just a pile of something on the floor. Easy to see when the performance drops. It's kind of a shame. It's actually a huge shame because customs used to be very reliable. When frame rates are low like this, it really makes it difficult to track targets and fire on them properly, land my hits. There's a little bit of trigger lag. Guess I'll reload. See how much of a difference that is? My god. Ugh. Still getting these stutters. It's a bit of a spoiler. Oh god, to know that like enemies are nearby simply because the performance drops. And of course trying to manage a firefight when the frames are just like so variable, going up and down. It just really sucks. Why would he say that? Is it because I'm USEC? Well listen dude, you would have fired on me anyway, okay? Odds are not so good that you would not have. So give me that, the Spartan. With your Vepr that's only slightly damaged. Okay, so things like looting, no problem, obviously. Didn't really expect that there would be. But just about everything else does indeed cause there to be a hit on the performance. It does suck. I could try this again in a different session with lower graphics settings, see how that helps. I don't necessarily think that it would, though. We're sort of... I think we're sort of past that. Okay, fresh mags. All topped up. Got some problems. Fatigue. Energy is all the way down. Oh! Oh, interesting. He's being fired on. There's somebody over there. Firing a suppressed weapon upward at the sniper. There he is. Oh! Wow! Okay. Defib. Pick that up. That was very violent. Didn't see where he was. Vault. Get low. Lob. Lob grenade. Ha! Still not seeing him. Frame rate is low. Sub 30, that was horrible. That was not fun at all. Better when looking up there though, how frustrating. Guess I'll just try again. Let's just go over here. I think this is a pretty good indication as to how performance will be on this map. Whoa, boy. Won't necessarily get any better depending on where I am. And man, that's slow, and he got me again. Yep. So, does he think I'm dead? Is he just, like, unable to see me? I think I read about that being on a thing. Oh, cool. The revival is on cooldown, available in 115 seconds. Oh, God. Okay, he's coming up on me. Let's see if he actually gets me while I'm down. Can he, like, execute me? Does he... Oh, does he, like, not notice me? Is he just gonna go past? So if I hit myself with a defib... Invulnerable temporarily, but with limited movement. Grab the defib. Pull out the M1. Crouch. Aim. Oh, really difficult to track him. Got him. Oh boy, how cheesy is that? So it's certainly not immersive, but I think I've heard about this being a desired feature for a little while. That's like, you know, some players would at least like to have one more second try. I mean one, like just one revive, basically, for anything less than a headshot. I think that's kind of cool, it's kind of interesting. It'd certainly be helpful for new players if they're just learning the game, you know? Just get an extra chance. It's a little more merciful then the game would be all on its own. And any more, you know, any help is... a lot of help is good. Ouch, that's a problem. Can I jump through this gap here? Yes, I can. We'll just rumble on up to new gas and see what happens. How's my health doing? The tremor... Oh, fracture. I see. That's not the right thing. I need this. I need the splint. Let's go ahead and strap that on my arm. Deal with that. I am in pain. The pain isn't great. Tremor doesn't say when that's going away. The pain, I suppose that is going away. Fatigue. That'll be going for quite a while longer. Over 500 seconds. Gonna have to keep a close eye on my energy level. Eat some more food, drink some more water. Is that a guy? No. That gets me almost every time. So frustrating. Scratchy? Okay, well, performance not impressive overall. Not having an amazing go of it. Let's take a look at the map real fast. There is a lot of bot activity, more than I was anticipating. We could go to the warehouse northwest of a skeleton. Check out the bosses that spawned there. And there are a few over at dorms. There's a few behind me. So there's actually kind of a lot of bot activity. I did install, let's see here, AI limit. As you can see, I'm just using the default values right now. I would imagine that it does help me to some extent. So it's not a dead rate, at least. You know, that's something. Oh boy. Could that really be called an ambush? That was pretty cool. It really sucks to see the frame drops when firing. It can be very tough to, you know, carry on a functional mission in this way. Graphics aren't at their highest, but I do have the texture resolutions on high. Didn't really seem to make much of a difference in my previous testing between medium and high, so I just kind of opted for high. So that it looked... Whoa! Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. No, please. Oh god, that landed. That landed over here. That's a problem. Ah! Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, can I? Yeah, okay, critical condition. So I still didn't die. If I hit 5, am I coming back? Yep, so it has to blank out and then I come back. Grab that. I guess I could hit 8 and use my Propital. I am bleeding. I've got 4 fractures. Look at that. That's not particularly good. Guess I could try to shore up my left arm. In some pretty severe discomfort. He's not like watching me super closely. I imagine that if Sane were running, he would be. He'd also be like giving himself some like cover and suppressing fire to work with. Don't see him, but I think I heard him nearby. If I just march out, will he kill me? If I just walk out here, will I die? Is he back here? No? He just like ran off. One would imagine, yeah, I know it hurts. One would imagine that he would try to like come up and loot my body if he really thought that I was down in an immersive fashion. Or like, you know, shoot more, throw a grenade in to like finish me off. That sort of thing. Guess I'll use some splints here. And we'll just track a little ways further. I think we get it. With this map so far, we see how things are going. I'll just go a little farther. See what kind of event happens when I go over to the structure ahead. Because there's always so much activity there. Still nothing. Kind of figured maybe he'd pop out around a corner and shoot at me, but nope. He's just not here, I suppose. We'll run over. Nothing yet. There may not be anybody here. Frames are too high. Okay. So, yes indeed, no one is here at Fortress. There's a couple of people down there at Skeleton. A bulk of the bots are actually over to the west. They're just not really doing anything. I imagine that's because of AI limit, very much limiting their activity. It would all start to pop off as I went over there, and of course we could do that. But frame rates, still not great, no matter what. We're just probably not going to leave the 40s or the 30s, and of course I've even gotten down into the 20s, which is terrible, and he's probably going to kill me. I'm heavily bleeding now. Can I just like, can I try to, oh no, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Wow. I got him. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Well, I think that's very demonstrative. Let's try one of the other maps real quick. Just see what happens, and I'll be back shortly. Okay. So, to finish things off today, let's check out the streets map. You all know exactly how well... D-Dog! Anyway, we know exactly just how well this will probably run for me. So let me not jump directly off that ledge there. Oh, this frame rate. Oh, it's not great. Can I, like, vault over this? No, I cannot. As you can probably imagine, I still don't spend very much time here on the streets map. Let's just reference real fast where the bots are. Wow, there's a ton of bots! There are many bots that are active right now. So, I chose as in online, obviously as the bot amount. Even with AI limiter going, wow, there's a bunch of spawns just behind me. A bunch just spawned in at that structure where I just was. Wow. And, this is just the weapon that I totally stole off that guy. A couple of matches ago. Oh boy. These guys are killing each other, and my frame rate is terrible! It's so bad. It's so bad. I was like pulling the trigger that entire time. F5. Oh, look how slowly that happened. Holy crap. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, take this. Yes. Temporary invulnerability has ended. Fantastic. Can I just like... Because this is not helping. Can I swap to the iron sights that are on top of this? No, it does not appear that I can. Oh, the frame rate is so low that I just can't do anything anyway. I'm just like totally doomed. Wow, look at this. Oh my god. There's not even any activity right now. Look how slowly I'm crawling along. Wow, it's real bad. Okay, it's sort of recovered a bit there. There's that guy shooting at me. I was able to return fire. That's cool. Here we go. Frag. Let's see, can I... Nope, I can't. Oh. Oh. And of course, this is like a terrible site to be using anyway. Just wanted to see how well things would do if I tried it. Whoa! He was right there. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I lost my arm. Click, clack. See, whoa! That worked out. Can't see a dang thing. Can't see a dang thing. Wow, somebody almost got that guy. That rolled back. Ah! Oh, does he have anything in his hands? What's going on over there? Not really sure what's going on over there. Frames are all over the place. They are all over the place. There's activity over here on the other side of this wall. Let's see, I've got that. The thermal sight is pretty much unusable without a mod to make it real time. The guy that was over here I cannot see anymore. Maybe he ran inside. Not sure. God, what an experience. How jarring. So it's kind of funny. I'm starting to wonder if maybe... Why can't I vault this? I'm starting to wonder if maybe this... if this map would be playable with a lower bot count? Because, I mean, I got those 2 kills just now. I mean, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't great. It's hard to, like, you know, be on the team for this map. But, I mean, it could be worse. I guess I'll chalk up the super low frame rates that I got immediately after dying and reviving to the actual revival process and everything that was being calculated for that, which would make sense to me. Because I suppose in general, if I had smaller encounters with a lower bot count overall, that things would be better. I mean, as you can see, there are far fewer bots now, but I mean, still a lot. And, oh geez, these stutters are real bad. Oh god, and like, what's causing this right now? The update, man, the frames, the render. Average FPS, just tanking. These calculations are way too much for my pitiful hardware. Trust me, you're gonna need way more than, oh god, than the VRAM that I have available to me. If you want to have a good time and have any consistency in this map, it is just locking up. It is locking up, dude. I'm just having a terrible time with this right now. Oh, there he is. Ah! Okay, I'm not getting up from this. What? Did something fall? Did he die? What happened over there? Temporarily invulnerable. This is probably gonna kill my frame rate. Unless that dude's just not even around anymore. I don't see my defibrillator. Don't know where that went. But I heard... Did he fall and die? Like, what happened? Oh. This guy kill him? Is that what happened there? Wow, that's so crazy. Alright, listen, we get the point, right? This is what streets can be like in general. Let me pull up the map. Look how many bots there are. This would seriously require some intensive doctoring to bring the amount of bots down in order to increase the performance. And you know what? Maybe we'll try that in another video. I think I'll just make a video specifically for the streets map, see just how far I can take it, how well I can get some configuration to work to actually bring the performance up, reduce the bot count, and all that good stuff. But for now, thanks very much for joining me, everybody. I think today was a good enough demonstration for right now. I have some more things planned. Don't worry, there's going to be at least one more video this week. Hopefully I'll find enough time as I work. But certainly, next weekend, I will definitely have another video ready. And of course, I'm always talking about this in the Club StarVox Discord server anyways. If you want to find me there, we can chat and discuss things much more frequently than I would be able to actually publish a video. And you'll get to see what it is that I think and feel in real time, just about. At least if I'm not, you know, working at that precise time. So, whoa! Claymores, watch out. Let me remind myself, can I actually... Oh, they don't show up. Interesting. But yeah, so... Nope, can't shoot it to destroy it. Okay. So, thanks very much for watching, guys. Oh god, the performance in this map is really starting to give me a headache. But it was very informative and very illuminating. I hope you enjoyed it. And look forward to the next video. Like I said, leave me a comment to let me know about anything specific you'd like to see or know about. And I'll try to get right on it, okay? So yeah, y'all have a great time. I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching.